Hi, and welcome to another edition of Strategic Business Insights. Today we're going to talk about how to get your video to go viral. Right? Now, it's a couple different categories of videos. Okay? Primarily, the videos that do well fall into one of three categories. Either they entertain, they educate, or they shock. Right? Entertain means they're funny, they're entertaining. Education is this type of a video. Okay, this is an educational video, and the third one is to shock. Right, those are the three basic there's exceptions, but obviously music videos is a different category, movie trailers is a different category. But as far as just one-off videos, either they entertain, they educate, or they shock. Entertainment videos have a lower probability of going viral. I mean, I wish this is the type of video that would go viral and accumulate 3 million views. It's unlikely, right? I mean, I wish it were likely. It's probably a whole bunch of reasons, right? If I was funnier or better looking, that would probably help. But the bottom line is that the entertaining and shocking videos have a much higher chance of going viral. But there's still a whole bunch of other things that have to happen, okay? Now, the first 10 seconds of the video are super important. Right? I have a whole other video that talks about the basic mechanics of getting more views on YouTube. I'm going to put the link right up here somewhere so you can click on that. I suggest that you watch that video as well. It's a little bit more the mechanics and the tactically how do you get some more views for an educational video, but it also applies to the entertainment and the shock videos as well. So check that video out. But as far as getting a video to go viral, viral means people are passing it along, it's going on its own, and it racks up thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of views very, very quickly. Okay, and the goal is to get momentum, right? You got to get a lot of views very, very quickly. So as soon as you launch that video, you got to promote the heck out of it right away to get a big spike in traffic. And then what's going to happen is people are going to start talking about it, and there's going to be energy around that, and there's going to be discussions, and so the whole thing takes on a life of its own. So how do you get those initial views? Well, that's what I want to talk about in this video. And there's a couple of different things that you can do. Number one, post the video on a forum. There's forums about all sorts of topics. There's forums about cars, about internet marketing, like the Warrior Forum is a forum that I spend some time on. But there's forums on everything, certainly pop culture, entertainment. Create a thread about that particular video, okay, and embed the video in the thread, okay, and talk about the video. And what happens, forums have a huge amount of traffic. And ideally, you've got a few friends who are also on that forum. Okay, maybe say 10 friends or even a half a dozen, 6 people that you know who are also on that forum. So as soon as you post it, you can send an email to those people and say, here's the thread, go at it. Right? And those people can go and they can comment on the thread, which puts it at the top of the forum. Okay, so people see it first, right? That's the fast water, right? That's what I call the fast water, is the top few threads. It's like Craigslist. The top few postings get the lion's share of the traffic. It's like Google. Top few listings get the lion's share of the traffic. Well, the way a forum works is if some other thread gets a comment, then it goes in first position and yours moves down to second. And then some other forum gets another comment, that one goes to first, the second one goes to second, and yours is now third. And you keep going down and down and down until someone comments on your thread, which puts it back up to the top. Okay, so you want to keep it at the top. So if you have a few friends on that forum, they can all start engaging, they can comment on it, maybe wait a half an hour, let it drop a few slots, and then if no one else comments, boom, you can comment, get it back up in the fast water. Hopefully some other people will be commenting, keeping it there, but then maybe it starts to drop again, so boom, you comment again, get it back up to the top. Keep it in the fast water. You can accumulate a huge number of views very, very quickly by putting it on a forum and maintaining it in a near top position. Okay. Secondly, you can do the same thing with not on a forum by getting lots of comments and lots of likes and lots of activity on your video. So maybe you have a bunch of friends. As soon as you post it to YouTube, send an email out to those friends and encourage them. Please like it, please comment, please cause controversy, right? Controversy in the comments, people battling it out is excellent, right? Believe it or not, that really gets things going. It gets a lot of comments. YouTube likes comments. Okay, so activity right away. And then there's another strategy that I think you should take a look at as well, and it's advertising on StumbleUpon. Right? StumbleUpon is essentially a social bookmarking platform, not dissimilar to Reddit, or Dig. I mean, Dig's not really the same as it used to be, but Dig and there's others. But StumbleUpon actually has an advertising platform where your video can be one of a rotation in a particular category, and you can get views for as little as 5 cents a view. Okay, it's very, very inexpensive. Now, people on StumbleUpon are known to be very fickle. They'll get on a website, they'll be off of it in 2 seconds, they won't spend any time. But if your video is good, guys, your video has to be good. If your video isn't good, this is not going to work. Okay, so priority number one, the video's got to be good. It's got to entertain or it's got to shock, and those first 10 seconds are critical. If you have those two, a good video with a great 10-second opening, StumbleUpon is a great solution because people will click on it, boom, they'll get entertained and they'll stick with it. And the beauty is that they can stumble it themselves. In other words, they can, on Reddit, they would be thumbs upping it, okay? The bottom line is if they stumble it, then you get organic views that you don't even have to pay for because it goes into the listing based on that person's recommendation, not your advertising budget. So again, if the video is good, those first 10 seconds are good and captivating and compelling, okay, and funny hopefully, then you're going to get a lot of organic views off of the ones you pay for. So maybe you pay for, you know, 1,000 a day or 10,000 a day, which wouldn't cost you that much money, right? $200. But you might get 200,000 if people stumble it. Right? So it's an excellent way to get those initial views. So if you want your video to go viral, number one, it's got to be a good video. Number two, it's got to entertain or it's got to shock. Ideally, it should be funny, okay? And those first 10 seconds are critical. And then, as soon as you post it, you got to promote the heck out of it and get those initial views and get energy going around that video. That's your best shot at having a video go viral. And if it does, you're in for the ride of your life. It can go quick, guys. It can go very, very quick. I've read stories about this. Never happened to me. I've never had a video go viral that way. But again, my videos aren't really in the category that usually does. But I've read stories about videos that just go viral, and it's a ride. So get ready. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it very much. My name is Patrick, reminding you to think bigger about your business. Think bigger about your life.